You talking about good. Y'all know I love me some sweet tea, man. Y'all know I love me some sweet tea. What y'all got going on today, dog? What up, YouTube? I'm streaming on two platforms on this side, YouTube on that side, man. Y'all already know how I do. We here to talk about some grown man business. We here to talk about some grown man business. Y'all see the headline, Trump need to release the Epstein Files. Now, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, he is in the process of trying to get the files released. So far, he has his DOJ. They're going to holler at the, what's that woman name? Giselle Maxwell. They're going to holler at her. She's currently in federal prison. I think she got 20 years. So she's currently in federal prison right now. So they're really going to see what she got, going to talk to her and see really what's going on so they can get all this information. You know what I'm saying? It's funny though, because like, I keep telling people, and I'm gonna keep saying this. I really don't. I don't believe at all that people truly care about these Epstein files. I don't really think so. Now, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Now, you know what? Let me just say it like this. Let me say it like this, because I'm not gonna. To a certain degree, I'm anti-establishment. You know what I'm saying? So I will say that. But a lot of times I just feel like, man, people don't really care about this Epstein shit. A lot of people don't. Now, the anti-establishment people, the anti-government, they might not care about it. I say that. But most people really just want to see if Trump's name is on the list. That's what all this is about. Nobody really cares about the victims. Like honestly, when I hear people talk about the Epstein files, as a matter of fact, I had somebody call me the other day. And then she was like, so I wonder what MAGA gonna do if they find out Trump name on the list. I'm like, so you don't care nothing about the kids. You just, the first thing you ask about is, I wonder what the supporters are gonna do if they find out that Donald Trump's name is on a Epstein list or whatever, client list. You don't really care about how the kids are. My bad, y'all. Somebody called me. Y'all don't really care about how the kids are doing, how they're being damaged. It's just more so of a personal vendetta against Trump. So you want to know if what up, fruitful pear? So you really want to know if Trump is on that Epstein list or not. And I keep saying he might be on the list, but I just feel like Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I just feel like a lot of people, they don't really care about the list. They just want to see if Donald Trump's name is on the list so they can talk a bunch of shit. Because most people never just be like, man, what about the kids that have been hurt? First thing they say, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. How you doing? I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? Coming to talk to my people on Twitch and on YouTube. There's a list, but not all. Nah, I believe it. I'm just saying, because I'm saying you can't, anybody that went to Epstein Island, I'm pretty sure there might have been some people who had gone to Epstein Island and was like, hell no, that's too much for me. Let me take my ass back to the house. You can't say everybody whose name is on the list is a PD or pedo. I think I can say that on here. I'm used to being on TikTok where they'll ban you. You know, they had Naomi Campbell's name on there. It was a lot of people's name. Is Naomi Campbell a pedophile? You never know. You never know. I doubt it, but you just never know. Maybe she could have been like Giselle Maxwell. You know what I'm saying? They was getting the little kids for them. You just never know. But what I'm saying is this. When you talk to somebody and they talk about this Epstein situation, the first thing that comes out their mouth is Trump. It's never about the kids. I haven't seen anybody say, man, we need to get help for these kids. We need to make sure that we lock these pedophiles up. So the kids, they never mention a kid at all. They only talk about Trump, 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 Trump name on the list. Trump then hid the list. I say, okay, so what happens? Because everybody asked me, they like, well, what MAGA gonna do if Trump name on the list? I'm like, shit, some probably gonna support him, some probably not gonna support him. But what are y'all gonna do if his name not on the list? First thing they gonna do is make every excuse possible. That's all they gonna do. Trump has plenty of quotes talk about banning his daughter lusting and shit. But you got to have proof of what he did. You got to remember at the end of the day, when it comes to this politics, a lot of these people had these allegations on them, regardless of how you feel about them. Before Trump got in office, you had to go through the same thing with Bill Clinton. Same with Joe Biden. So when Joe Biden had these allegations, people still voted for him. People still put him in office, no matter what the woman said. When Bill Clinton had the allegations on him, they just ignored it. They ain't really do nothing. Hell yeah, Bill Clinton got allegations. He got allegations. Trump got allegations. Shit, this ain't nothing new. Bill Clinton was getting domed up in the White House. That's the part I'ma always say when people come out here and they get to talking. Well, the president's supposed to have some type of moral ground, moral compass. And this is what they say about Trump. Trump is the only one who does all this bad stuff. I can't believe he has this attitude. And I'm saying, like, what attitude? But this is how most presidents act. Trump say what he want to say. Bill Clinton cheated on his wife, got some head in the Oval Office. Nobody said nothing. We just joke about it years later, but nobody really get upset about it. The fact that he cheated on his wife as the president of the United States of America. That's the part that people gonna let slide. But I mean, it's selective outrage with all this shit. Yeah, he was. Joe Biden was licking on him, saying that he sniffing kids, all type of things. As a matter of fact, when Joe Biden was accused of, assaulting women, he said he thought he was doing the right thing. He literally said that. He was like, I didn't know I was invading people's personal space, and I didn't mean any harm by it. You get what I'm saying? Joe Biden did it. He's a president, a senator, a politician with power. Let's just say it like that. That's the simplest way to put it. A politician with power. And now they want to Redditors will support anybody on the left side. Bro, I be on the political rhetoric, the Redditors about politics, and they will. And I'll sit here and say, like, I'm one of the people. I'm like, I respect you if you are willing to say that both sides are corrupt. If you can tell me that, I respect what you say. But if you want people who are empty, like, it's only most time people just say it's the right, it's the Republicans, it's the conservatives, it's all them. They'll follow a pedophile, this, that. I'm like, come on, stop it. Vote blue no matter who means don't question anyone on the left and silence anyone who, exactly. They say that the right is the party of fascism, but they literally campaign on being able to silence people. I mean, shit, look at what happened with Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg had to come out and say that, Kamala, Joe Biden, the left, they were pressuring him to censor certain information on Facebook. But then when you talk to the people, like the citizens who voted for him, what they say is, oh, well, they should. It was too much misinformation out there, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, man, come on. Y'all make every excuse possible. That's just what I've noticed. They'll make every excuse possible just to make themselves feel good about what they did, which is vote left, vote blue no matter who. I say vote blue if you don't got a clue. If you don't have a clue, vote blue, because that's really what, especially if you black, that's how they try to play you. If you black, they want you to just vote strictly off your skin color. That's it. They like, well, shit, we Democrats, you gonna vote for us because you black. That's your job, to vote for us and nothing else. The moment you vote for anything outside of a Democrat, we on your ass. If you vote for an independent, they gonna say you wasted your vote because you should have been giving the vote to the Democrats so the Republicans can't win. If you vote for the Republicans, they gonna say, well, you hate yourself, you hate your skin, and you hate your people because you decided to vote for some racist white supremacists. They love saying that, like the left not full of them. This some sweet tea, y'all, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Your boy loves some of that sweet tea. So I never understood that, and that's why I always say that's why I like politics, because I love the back and forth. I don't watch soccer. But I fuck with Messi though. I've seen Messi play a couple times. I actually seen them both play. I feel like I like Ronaldo better just because he's taller. Messi short as hell. But in soccer, you don't really have to have all that height. Like, he a little quicker. But I'm a football fan, as you can see right here. What's in my hand? You know what I'm saying? University of Alabama, that Tide, roll Tide. That's what I'm waiting on, American football season. You feel me? That's the best time of the year, American football season. We love that time of the year. But yeah, man, a lot of these people out here, they upset about nothing. Now, do I want Trump to release the Epstein Files? Yeah, I do. Because I really want to see whose name's on the list. Now, you already know you're not going to get what you want to see. You're not about to get, like, detailed information about everybody, because there's too many actors involved, dog. It's way too many actors. The world will be fucked up if they found out. And I'm not saying that they are, but the world will be fucked up if they found out the Pope was on that list. He might not be on it. I'm just saying allegedly. If he was on that list, then what? What if The creators of Microsoft who made your Xbox, what if they on the list? You gonna throw your Xbox away? What if the creators of Sony on that list? You gonna get rid of your PlayStation? I ain't getting rid of mine. I don't give a fuck. I ain't getting rid of my PlayStation. I need to play that for my entertainment. So it just depends on, you know what I'm saying, how you feel about the situation. I just feel like it's a witch hunt right now. They'll figure out whether or not certain people's name on the list. You got to remember when Joe Biden was in office, the list was sealed by the courts. They're still sealed by the courts now under Trump. So they have to get them unsealed, which is one of the reasons why it hasn't been released yet. It's a whole process. They has to go through it. They try to ensure that they keep certain people safe. Hell, y'all play Fortnite. Well, I'm the truth at Fortnite. Me and my partners will be playing Fortnite Blitz. I had to go buy I went and bought a Hank Hill skin. You know, they had the one when they had the dads on there. You had American Dad. You had Stan from American. No, Stan is on Call of Duty. You had Cleveland. You had Bob from Bob's Burger. Peter, and then Hank Hill. I had to go buy that Hank Hill. Boy, I'm on there giving their ass the heat, not the meat. Like no cow. Like if Gavin Newsom on the list, then what? Then what? Man, come on. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Cause this is the thing about the liberals. If Gavin Newsom's name was on the list, they would do everything in their power to deny it. They wouldn't want to believe that. They was the first thing coming out their mouth is, so you mean to tell me Gavin Newsom's name on the list, but not Donald Trump's? Something had to have happened. Like they gonna make whatever up. They ain't trying to believe that shit. I'm telling you, outside of the people who just want to see the list, majority of the people want to see the list because they just want to see if Donald Trump's name is on it. That's all they care about. They don't care about justice or nothing. They just want to say Trump name on the list, get his ass impeached. Aha, MAGA. Aha, Republicans. Aha, we told you so. That's all that's about. It's a personal vendetta. It has nothing to do about getting actual justice. What system you on? Fruitful Pair? I can add you, but I can't add you right now because I'm on live. I'm on live on both of my phones. But I can't, as a matter of fact, I'll screenshot it. There you go. I'll screenshot so when I get off here, I can add you. You're going to see it. My username is going to say Rich Law. You'll know it's me. It's going to say RICHLAWD, Rich Law. I sat in my balls early and I threw up on the paint. Hey, damn, boy, I feel sorry for you. You sat on your balls. You better wear you some drawers that keep your balls tucked. You got to keep them close to you. If they hanging and you sit on them, boy, you're going to be in for a rude awakening. Hey, Fruitful Pet, what system you play on? I mean, it don't matter. I play Fortnite so much. I got it on Xbox, PlayStation, and a Nintendo Switch. That's how much I play it. I'm on that shit all the time. You know, I stream sometimes too on Twitch. I got to get my streaming up on YouTube, but I mainly stream on Twitch like when I'm playing the game. Oh yeah, see, my boy on the Xbox, you feel me? On Team Xbox and Team PlayStation, but it don't matter. Nowadays, this shit don't even matter because now they got crossplay. It don't matter. That used to mean something 10, 15 years ago, being Team Xbox and Team PlayStation, but unless you playing like an exclusive like Halo or something, it don't really matter. It don't really matter. But make sure everybody here, make sure y'all go subscribe to my page. Subscribe to my YouTube page that you in. And make sure y'all go listen to all my music. Type me in on wherever you listen to your music. Apple Music, Spotify, just type in Rich Law. You'll see one of these two albums up here. So you can recognize that that's me. You'll see either this album right here, Get Rich or Die Broke, or you'll see this album right here. Well, this is an EP. Or you'll see this album right here, Pimpin' in the Hall of Fame. Just go stream that. If you want to support me, one of your favorite creators, go and stream my music. That's what you can do. That's free. You don't gotta spend no money. Just go stream my music. I also do PlayStation. What you got? PS5? I'm on the PS5 and the Xbox One. I'm on both of them. I got to get some more PS5 games, but between you and I, the new generation of video games are so expensive now. There we go. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. It's like when I come to this back room, my Wi-Fi just always going in and out. My fault, y'all. My fault. I know y'all probably mad about that. But yeah. All this stuff they holler about with Trump, man, they don't really care about this shit. Then, look, when y'all, I'm going to tell y'all now, anytime you come to my live, I'm talking about my music, I'm talking about sports, I'm talking about current events, and I'm going to talk about politics. I'm going to always do those four things. And I'm going to talk about video games. So understand that video games, politics, sports, rap music, current events, anytime you come in my live, that's what I have dedicated these lives for. So anytime y'all want to come in here and talk to me for hours on hours on hours, this is what we talking about. So I'm gonna be moving across every topic, but right now we on the politics topic. Then we'll move on to something else. But y'all saw what the shit that was going on with Hunter Biden. He does a podcast. I'm gonna say this is either yesterday or the day before yesterday, saying, oh well, the Democrats they lost the vote. You shouldn't get rid of these illegal immigrants in the United States because that's who washing your dishes and picking your food. And then I'm like, everybody praising him because he talked down on Trump, talked down on the Republicans, and he did talk down on the Democrats. But I'm like, bro, he's a dope fiend. He smoked crack for a living. Don't nobody. You want to be a mod? Hell yeah, Fruitful. How I make you a mod? Let me see. I don't really know how to work the YouTube live like this. Let me see. Do I need to click on your page? Okay, there it is right here. Add as moderator. Bow. Make sure I did that right. Hold on, yeah. I'm trying to add Fruitful Pear. There we go. Fruitful Pear is now a managing moderator for your channel. Shout out to that boy. Shout out to my dog Fruitful Pear. Just made him a new mod. Well, I don't like to call them mods. I like to call them enforcers. I made him a new enforcer. He part of the Rich Enforcer Group, REG, excuse me. But yeah, they had Hunter Biden come out here, man. Hey, I'm like, so everybody loves Hunter Biden all of a sudden. Now he's the greatest thing on earth. He's the sugar honey iced tea because he can criticize his people. But let me tell you how cold the game is. Not only is he a crack smoking dope head, number one. Number two, he a white boy who says nigga. I'ma just say this now. If you are white and you saying nigga, something's wrong with you. You should just stop now. No black person ever respects it, no matter how cool you think it is. Most black people feel like you cool if you don't say it. If you one of the white people that don't say nigga, bro, I'm trying to tell you, black people will rock with you the strong way. But the moment you get out there trying to nigga it up, nigga, thinking you cool, but they gonna, no matter what they say, they're gonna look down on you, bro. People want to see that respect. So the fact that Hunter Biden was out here using the N-word frivolously, all in his text messages, and it's not even allegations, these are facts. They had the proof of his text message where he was using nigga, and I'm sitting here like, so which one is it? Because Trump came out here and said nigga, it'd be the end of the world. They'd be like, we need to impeach him, veto everything he done did, get him out of office. Get him out of office. He said nigga. But it's just selective outrage. It's selective outrage. So hopefully they'll be able to get that released, the Epstein Files released, and then we'll just go from there. They released MLK Files, but they saying that it's a distraction from the fact that he didn't release the Epstein Files yet, which is gonna take some time. Like he not gonna be able, listen. It's the funny part about Donald Trump's administration. Shout out to all my gamers out there, man. I got this Cyberpunk. That's a Cyberpunk map. I don't know if y'all can see that. I know the camera backwards. You know what I'm saying? That's a Cyberpunk map. I don't know if any of y'all in here play Cyberpunk, but I play that shit all day. But here got a funny part about Trump administration. They as in the left, the people that are anti-Trump have been saying that he is a fascist dictator for the longest. For the longest. And I'm going to sit here and say, if Donald Trump was a dictator, he would have absolute rule. Donald Trump doesn't, regardless of what the opposition says, Donald Trump does not have absolute authority. There's no way in hell he has absolute authority with checks and balances. We have seen that several times. We have seen judges stop Donald Trump for trying to implement policies. And were they wrong in doing so? No. No, they weren't wrong because they're following the law. But a dictator can't be checked. A dictator going past that. It's just talking points. And then they say, well, Donald Trump is a fascist. And I'm like, come on, bro. Fascism has been around in the United States way before Donald Trump even thought about taking office. Are we forgetting Jim Crow? Are we forgetting that? What the FBI did? Are we forgetting that? Like, what is I'm always confused on when I'm talking politics with people because I'm just like, are we just ignoring all of history? Well, they say, well, would Donald Trump use his police, which is ICE? They say ICE is his, secret police to be able to go after these what they consider illegal immigrants. You know what I'm saying? And then they saying that Trump is doing something unheard of. And I'm like, okay, well let me get my book real fast. Let me flip back in my history book. Oh, 1960 Jim Crow. They used the FBI to tell Martin Luther King he needed to commit suicide. What? What is that? That's fascism. They used to sick, man, listen. They used to sick dogs on, like, and look, and this ain't no disrespect to the immigrant population. You know what I'm saying? It's no disrespect to them. Because in some cases, like when they go to prison, when they go to these detaining centers, some of them have lost their lives for whatever reason. But like, bro, they're getting taken down easily. They just getting arrested. When black folks was being attacked by the police, man, they was sicking dogs on folks. They was beating them down with billy sticks, hitting them with the water hose. Y'all seen the footage? You seen the footage? So when I sit here and hear these people come out here talking about something, oh, Trump is a fascist dictator. Fascism never has been in the United States of America. I'm like, okay, what history have y'all been watching? I remember growing up watching history, watching my people get German Shepherds, sitting on them, bitten the ball sack, bitten the ass by a big German Shepherd. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all seen Friday, Craig Daddy got bit by a big ass stinking dog. That's what was going on. They were sicking full-blooded, full-grown German Shepherds on innocent men, women, and children. I haven't seen that happen to the immigrant community. I ain't gonna lie. Now I have seen them, tussle with ice, things like that, but they wasn't getting beat with. They wasn't getting water hoses sicked on them. They weren't doing none of that. None of that. Back in my day, our superheroes Wonder Woman, but now I wonder if it is a woman. You never know. You never know. You never know. But it's like it just get wild out here, man. It get wild. Once again, y'all, I'm drinking some good sweet tea. You know what's so crazy? See, when you on TikTok don't even let you drink liquor online. Like if you open up a beer and drunk it, they'll ban you. They'll take your live down for that. That's why I rock with YouTube. My YouTube fam, y'all about to be my new family, bro. I'm finna say fuck TikTok. Y'all my new family, YouTube fam. Rich Law YouTube fam. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, man. If you in here right now and you not subscribed to my channel, 9A Films. Yes, I own that. I've had this business since 2016. This is my channel. It's owned by me, Rich Law. I am a rapper. Follow my channel. Everybody in here, y'all are part of my team. Follow my channel, whether you like what I say, whether you hate what I say. Follow. And make sure y'all go stream any of my music. You can stream. I dropped a new album last year, right here, Rich Law, Pimpin' in the Hall of Fame. I dropped the EP early 2024. Get Rich or Die Broke. I'm about to get ready to drop some new music. I dropped a video on my page 2 months ago. Me and Lil Quill. I don't know if y'all into rap music or not like that. Lil Quill used to be signed to Gucci Mane out here in Atlanta. He was signed about a good 3-4 years before he went independent. So I just dropped the song. It's called What I Mean. It's doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the come up right now. I'm on the come up, but make sure y'all go stream my music. I'm everywhere where you stream your music. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon Music, wherever it is you get your music. I'm on SoundCloud. I need to update my SoundCloud, but I'm on those platforms for sure. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. I gotta get more people to talk in the chat. I went live yesterday. Then I'm going live today. So I'm saying right now, I'm telling y'all, I'm going to go live every day. Maybe with the exception of the weekend. But I'm going to try my best to go live every single day. So y'all ain't got to be scared to talk to me. Y'all ain't got to be scared. Fruitful calling y'all out. He said, damn, well, I'm the only one talking. That's why I made Fruitful the enforcer. You know what I'm saying? I got to be able to have conversations with my enforcer. Like real talk. Real talk. But, yeah, man, so that's what we at. I want y'all to be my new family. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to go live. I'm not really into the streaming stuff. I really started getting into it when I had went viral on TikTok. I ended up going viral, so I started going live. You go live on TikTok, it be a bunch of people in there shit talking. Nah, that's all they do. They get in there and talk so much trash. That's one reason why I love TikTok, because they will come in there and talk shit. But TikTok, the restrictions are too strict. You can get banned for anything. If you tell somebody to go jump off a cliff, they'll ban you for that. Anything. Like you have to watch your words on TikTok, which is why I don't really like it sometimes, because it'd be crazy. They'll let somebody say something to me. Like I was going back and forth with a Hispanic woman on there. She called me a monkey. She was like, "Shut up, monkey." And I said, "Well, damn. I hope they take your ass to the border for a field trip," and then boom, I got banned. I'm like, whoa, how she gonna get to call me a monkey, but I can't tell her to take a field trip to the border? Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know me, I like to joke, so it is what it is. The issue is he's obviously guilty. They all are. So it's a moot point. Who gives a shit? How does it affect policy? There are 9 more islands right now. It just depends. We don't know who guilty. You don't know who name on the list. It's just easy to say they're guilty, but you have no clue. So when they open the list, hopefully we'll be able to see what's going on. Because just right now, like we seen the flight laws don't determine if somebody did something. They just say, okay, they caught a flight to the island. So then if we find out what happens, then what? Personally, everybody know I done said this shit a million times. I don't really give a fuck about the Epstein Files because it does nothing for me. Like, as a black person that lives in the United States of America, finding out about the Epstein Files is not gonna make or break me. It's just something to talk about. That's really what all this is about. It's just something to talk about. It ain't really worth nothing. It's really to give the content creators a new topic so we can argue, debate back and forth. But we already know the rich elites never face any type of justice. We understood this. Epstein had already been tried for was it soliciting a minor or something like that, and they let him off the hook. You know what I'm saying? So if they let him off the hook, that just goes to show you what's going on. They're not really gonna do nothing. Not really gonna do nothing. He fucked up talking all that good shit. Now he's catching. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. That's what happened when you're a politician. I tell people that all the time. Like, you have to give people a rhetoric to bring them in. So whether the people like, well, you said you were gonna release the Epstein files. Did I believe he was gonna release them? No, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. Like you said, how does that affect the economy? It really does. It's just more shit to talk about. People really don't care about that shit. When they release the files, the people still gonna be unhappy. I guarantee you, by the time the DOJ is able to talk to Giselle Maxwell, by the time some of these files get unsealed and we finally get something, people are gonna be upset anyway, especially if Trump's name is not on that list. If it shows that everybody was guilty but Trump, then they're gonna move on to the next talk point. Well, Trump had them release the files that didn't incriminate him because he knew he was guilty, and then we on to the next talking point. So, you know, now I agree, they all are. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree. If not guilty via Epstein, they're guilty about something else. Anyone on top is not innocent. It's just a distraction. Yeah, hell yeah. I wouldn't be, and that's why, and that's what I said, David. I was telling people earlier, I was like, if you're one of the people who can just call it down the middle and just say like let's just be real, outside of just, you know, talking shit about Republicans and Democrats, like down the middle, these are men with power. These are old white men with power, money, resources. They can get away with whatever they want to get away with. So it's not it's the Republicans, or it's the Democrats. Like, come on. But this is how funny it is. Even if they release the Epstein list, it ain't gonna stop them from doing nothing else. They just gonna find a new way to do it. That's it. They're like, well, look, Epstein got caught. Now we need to figure out a new way to be able to do this same stuff without getting in trouble. That's all it comes down to. That's all it comes down to. So did Trump say he was gonna release the Epstein files while he was campaigning? The real answer is yes, he did. But if he does not release the list, like I'm gonna keep asking everybody, if the list never gets released, how does that impact your personal life? That's always been my question when it came to that shit. What does it do for you when you go to sleep? You just, oh shit, wake up. Trump ain't released the Epstein files? Oh, the world coming to an end. Like, come on now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They already got the new island set up. So while we sitting up here talking about something, this how funny it is. Because that's why I was like, if I was a politician, like, hey, I'll have it sold up. I'm like, well, look, we're going to just drop some little tidbits here and there. I'll take the blame for it. I already know they're going to blame me and say, well, Rich Law decided not to release the Epstein files. Cool. While they busy blaming me, y'all go work on a new island, keep that shit in secrecy. We're gonna take our time with it. They not even gonna be thinking about a new island. They just mad because I said I was gonna release something and didn't do it. And then when I'm in the process of releasing the files, I'm gonna just drag my feet. I'm gonna take 5 months to finally get the documents unsealed. Another 3 months to show some of the evidence. Another 5 months to release something else. Like, by the time you did all the math, that's a year and a half already up. And we done got the other island hooked up. Now I'm not caping for abusive kids. I'm just saying, like, if I was just doing something corrupt, that's the argument. That's the analogy I'm using. Like, hey, no lie, David. He said the minor fly straight to Bill Clinton bedroom line. Wee. Now you all good, fruitful. I'm gonna be here for a little minute, bro. If you need to leave and come back, I'm gonna be here for a little minute. I'm here to talk to y'all. I'm a historian, so modern politics isn't my thing. I'm more like 500 AD to 1500 after. Now I got you. I got you. I got my degree in political science, so I like politics. This won't affect midterms at all. You don't think so? So look, this is what I've been saying right here. So midterms is when next April to November. I feel like if the Republicans can't get it together, they're gonna flip it, and then the Democrats are gonna get in. I do feel that way. I feel like the way it's leaning now, especially with this Epstein shit, because I ain't gonna say the smart people, but the people who don't really give a fuck about the Epstein list, they're more so concerned about the economy and foreign policy. But people, you can sway public opinion, so they looking like, well, if Trump can't get this done, we already don't like how he's going after the illegal immigrants. Then Trump told some of the people that voted for him, if you believe in this Epstein shit, you dumb and weak. So now you kind of alienated your fan base a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So those might be the people who could vote against you. Because in politics, people willing to turn a blind eye to a lot of things. Just to be honest, now people already forget half of what Trump did in 6 months. Where's all the Elon talk? Hey, they were mad about Elon though. They said when Elon first, this was so funny. I was talking about this yesterday because I said Elon Musk really got pimped by Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump brought him in to, go after fraud, waste, and abuse. Those are the three words they use every time. Fraud, waste, abuse with Doge. Then after they were able to, work on the fraud, waste, and abuse, or find it, I'll just say that. Or, according to them, they found it. Trump didn't mandate the EVs, the electric vehicles. So, that's a direct hit on Elon Musk. And then that's when Elon Musk started turning against Trump, start bitching, start saying he's about to create his own political party. But I feel like he's only doing that stuff because he didn't get the electric vehicles mandated. This is about some money at the end of the day. If Trump was to mandate those electric vehicles, he wouldn't be worried about his own political party. He wouldn't be trying to say Trump's name is on the list, because that means you already knew his name was on the list, but you chose to ignore it because you thought you were about to get some money through this electric vehicle mandate. And when Trump said, well, hell no, I'm not finna mandate that shit. He used you, pimped you, kicked your ass to the curb, had you in the White House feeling special like you were part of the team. And then when he was done with you, pow, gave your ass the boot. And now you out there crying like a prostitute. Real talk. What do you think of the Cybertruck? To be honest, even though I'm not an Elon Musk fan, I fuck with the Cybertruck. I would get one. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm kind of weird. Like the ugliness of the car makes it look good to me. I know that shit don't kind of make sense. Like, I like the shape of it. I like the straight lines, the edges where it look like a damn near like a box. Like it's like something that you would see on Roblox. And then I like his vehicles because they're affordable too. You don't have to worry about gas. I live in a major city, so I'm out here in Atlanta. So we have the electric pumps, the electric charging stations damn near everywhere, especially on the side of town that I live at. So it's like my homeboy, he got a Model 3. He told me he drove all the way to Mobile, Alabama. Anybody know about Mobile, Alabama? That's southern Alabama, down there by the Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico, whatever you want to call it. He drove down there and back on $15. I said, what? $15? He was like, yep, and you don't have to pay for an oil change. I'm like, shit, I might grab me one of them bad boys. I don't fuck with Elon Musk, but that Tesla, hey, if it's saving money, I'll take it. Elon always been a sweaty butt nerd. He could do whatever he want. Yeah, he the richest person on earth. That's the funny part about this. I'm like, bro, everybody hate Donald Trump because Donald Trump was a rich billionaire, whatever. But it's like, come on, bro. Elon Musk is the richest person on the planet. He is the richest person on the planet. He'll be all right if they can't mandate them electric vehicles. He has enough money to take care of damn near everybody on the planet. Yes.